Hello to this beautiful channel. So today I'm going to talk about a few different things, but first of all is about the energies, what's going on, how can we comprehend everything that's going on, how do we step out of and just become observers, and I'm going to do some deep dives in certain things. I'm not going to do too many political deep dives because everyone else does them. But this is about navigating ourselves out of the mess we're in and the chaotic times to find the balance within. So the balance within is very important to us. So we go in it. First of all, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am on Facebook. I have some good news. I've been away for quite a while. My mum was very sick and she passed, so I haven't had chance to do much. So with that said I'm going to try build my YouTube now and get really into helping humanity to evolve into a beautiful energy that we all deserve and we all are entitled to, and that on this earth plane we have to make the most of what is. So while I've been away also, we have this beautiful deck that's just been released. Yes, and I'm one of the two persons participating in this. There's a total 11 psychics in here with messages. So I'm going to do some readings with this beautiful deck as well. There's still some available, but you have to purchase them through me. So if you're interested, let me know. Plus postage, they're 55 Australian dollars. Okay. The pre-order sale has finished and there's not many decks left for sale, which is quite beautiful thing. So anyway, sorry, there's a message that popped up. So anyway, coming into it, so as I build this channel, I'm trying to sort of reach people that want to really embrace the energy and understand actually what is going on. So there's many documents out there that our planet is very, very Luciferian. So I'm going to do a reading to see if that has been removed yet, right? As some say. So to me is, are we in the midst of this? Is there more to come? Are we the saviors of this? Because a lot of people always claim that other races or people will come here and save us. Well, to my knowledge, this is something that Earth is going through. It has nothing to do whether and there's spaceships out there or not. Is a lot of them are actually observing this. As many people know, there have been a lot of abductions over the years. So and testing on humans, whether we're from another planet or not, is the thing is there has a lot of things been experimented on basically. And I do believe there's a lot of females that have had pregnancies and their babies were taken. So and things like that, which is very heartbreaking, especially if you have a knowing of it. The memory, there must have something that raises our memory all the time, but there are times when you just remember everything, right? I do energy work a lot with the Palladians, Argenturians and that, because they are willing to teach us, right? Whatever thought you might have with outer worlders is remember, it is your view. This is what I went through and what I felt is. So I wanted to learn a lot of healing melodies, so modules basically. So I was shown heaps, and with that came a lot of artwork and drawings and vortexes and things that you can travel to through stargates and things like that. There's so many on this earth plane, more than people even realize. But we're a dimensional world or universe, and everything is, how you perceive it, basically. And you don't have to believe what people say or what they assume it is. What is important is, where do you fit in this journey, basically? That's what it's important. So to raise our vibration, we always have to be in this beautiful flow of balance. And a lot of people are not very balanced in the moment. When I watch so many wars, so much ugliness coming from humanity itself, where have you been so manipulated into believing that you have to be one way or the other, follow one thing or the other, take the red pill, the blue pill? Where has your balance gone into looking at the situation? Why is this actually happening? What is meant to come out of this? And why would humans do that to other humans? That is my question, is there should not be a side in war. War is evil, war is unnecessary, and war kills. So in the human spirit is, why are we killing another human being? What have they ever done to you? Besides some political person saying, let's go and do this. Let's spread hatred, fear, and etc. So to me is, we need to bring ourselves back to ourselves and rebalance who we are, and to see and become an observer of this, and not become a hater, and not become so involved that you can't actually see what really is going on. That's my subject on this, so that's enough said. Anyway, I'm going to do some readings. First, I introduce my beautiful magical oracle deck, which I'm very proud to have done 4 cards in, and they're recorded as well. So if you ever do purchase this card, it has a scanning device where it will take you to YouTube, where we done all the recordings of the meaning of the cards. So these are in Australia, by the way. I'm Australian. I live in a beautiful country town, which is growing rapidly, and it's very beautiful. So I've done readings on this yesterday on Facebook, which was very well received. So yes. Do you know, in life we all have our ups and downs, and we've been really, really thrown into this planet to have such negative experience as they want us to. But if you really look at your experience, we can make them negative or look at them as a learning lesson that we don't want to repeat the negativity. So it is a choice of perception. So starting with this is all for entertainment purposes only. You take out of it what you like. If you don't like this channel, please don't watch it. That's all I have to say on that one. This is on your own discretion, what you make out of it. So if you get offended, go somewhere else. That's all I can say to that. And grow some balance. Everyone has a right to say something, and no one should be withheld from that. So that's what I say. Anyway, so we're going to go into the magical of life, right? What do these beautiful oracle deck? I'm a person that likes alchemy, quantum jumping, quantum healing, floating through vortexes and stuff like that. So been really in tune with that kind of energy. So what do these cards have to tell me about humanity to grow and rebalance? So we have the divine healer there, which is very appropriate. So many of us have been on this beautiful healing journey. So with the divine healer is, we actually have to take the time and sit in quietness and really do the healing and really reflect on how we got there and how we can solve our problems, and how do we need help to solve them, how tuned in are we, what can we do next. Sitting in that beautiful quiet time, I feel that we have so much energy within us to heal where we're going and what we're doing. And I think that's beautiful, that we actually have that power, and we have more power than people realize. We're very powerful human beings, and you need to take your power back. The Warlock is a beautiful card. So to me is when we pull the Warlock, using their inner power and magic is, I feel really deeply that we have been robbed for hundreds of years of who we truly are and how powerful we really are. So saying that is, so the powerfulness comes from within, and it's like over the centuries they have stolen every bit of it to believe that we look outside of ourselves. And honestly, that's the biggest hogwash I've ever heard coming on this journey, is we all been a victim at stages, and then blaming the world, but not looking really at the situation. How did I get there? How can I get out of it? How can I make myself a better person? And then teach someone else to become a better person, is because a lot of people still live in fear. A lot of people are so scared. A lot of people don't know where to turn, don't know what to make out of all this chaos. So my suggestion always is to sit in quietness, sit with yourself, and just rebalance your energy, and not to get carried away with all that is going on. Like, the media is never going to tell you the truth because they're owned by the bloodlines. So if you understand that they don't have our best interests at heart, they rule everything, and then they have their puppets doing it for them while they're sitting pretty in their place, of surrounded by stealing all your money for taxes and all that kind of thing. So it is something that we have to really, really look at. How did we come to this point where they're just trying to strip everything that they created, and that's what they're doing. And that teaches us that we are our own saviors in this. We have the beautiful enchanter here, creating magic and stuff like that. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is this deck? It is such an inspiring deck to do readings with. And so the enchanter is creating. We've lost our spiritual connections to God, the universal God, because they want you to believe that there's no angels, that the church is so evil. Yes, some may be because they created it. They don't want you to have communities. They're causing separation. If you can see that is bit by bit, rebuild your communities, rebuild how we used to help each other, look after each other. And a lot of us become so self-centered, and we just don't do a lot of things like that anymore. So always show kindness. Like, my biggest passion is be kind to yourself, be kind to your heart, and be kind to humanity, basically. So manifest your dreams. While everything is falling apart as around us, we still can manifest. We can grab our dreams. And the last card is Archangel Raziel. So seek the wisdom. As there's a beautiful book there. As history's erased, who's erasing it? Why is AI in control of that with algorithm? Why are all these nasty groups the last few years coming out and really destroying everything? Is to make you believe that we live in a very, very nasty world. We don't. it's a creation. It's a creation to fear. So it is time to step back into our power and our divine wholeness of who we are, the magical beings that we are, the love that we are. So that is my advice to you on that one. Okay. Now, aren't they beautiful cards? Like, look at the back. How magic are they? Oh, so, so, so beautiful. So once again, there's 11 of us that contribute to this. So this is how this deck came about, and it's this beautiful, and it is printed by a beautiful Sarah Jade, the Oracle Queen Publishing Company, and it's all Australian, Queensland actually. So I'm very proud of that. So well done. So now I'm going to ask, sorry, I've been sent a lot of questions, so I haven't done much content because I have been travelling back forward to South Australia and that. So watching my mum pass away was very sad and stuff like that. But she had a beautiful life. She was 84, so bless her heart and soul. She's always here roaming around, which is lovely. So my first thing is we're going to go and look at the AI situation. So I'm going to use some cards for that. So let me can't say. Where's AI up to ruling humanity? All right, let's go to this tarot deck. It's a very interesting deck. So, all right, we have got, where's AI up to? So, 4 of coins. So that's a vampiring energy, all right? So we can look at that. So it's basically acting like the vampire of this planet. So these cards are very detailed, so that they show us a lot of information. So it is sending out messages of deceive. It's sending out messages that financially everything is going to be okay. But as you see, you know, they are planning to crash the markets. So what's the next card? The Hangman. So everything's going to be upside down with the Hangman. But the Hangman's still fighting, right? So there's the controllers and other people controlling. So with AI, who's pushing the button basically? So then we have the 5 of Blades. So there's a lot of steel homes. So there was a plan to take people's homes away, right? Which is true, a true fact. So what I feel is there's a lot of emergency assistance that's needed. There's a lot of information on AI, like computers and stuff like that, that is not truthful. You need to sort out which is truthful, not. And some is getting sent from above, and some is actually from the earth. Okay, it's like a control magnet to turn the world upside down. So we got threshold. So there's a lot of portholes opening in a moment, and energies coming through the in and out, playing with a lot of things. And it's also the Temperance card. So there's a lot of stuff going on. The 9 of Cups. There's a lot of stuff that got revealed on that slavery market. I won't go too much into that. But what is done about it is the next question, isn't it? We got the comet. So I feel there's a lot of energy in our waters, and I feel that with the poisoning of some of our waters and all the fluoride in it, that we have a lot of cleaning up to do in our waters. But instead of looking for outer help up there, I think more on the water side, there's more to take on with that, with the comet and stuff like that. And then we have the seven of cups. So we have a lot to be revealed. I'll show you, the card is here. So a lot is going to come out of the cups. The seven of cups is substance abuse. You're going to see that in a lot of places. You're going to see how they filled up their cups with every aspect to steal from humanity, and also to make you believe it's your fault, to make you believe where to next and stuff like that. So it's a quite interesting time. So stay vigilant and don't get dragged into all this kind of stuff. The AI technology that is being used for a lot of things is to turn our world upside down. And I'm talking about a lot of things that are going on in the moment. I won't go too deep into what I mean, but you can imagine. So, if that makes sense. All right. So, I wanted to ask is, do we still sign contracts when we come on Earth? Or has it been abolished? As a lot of people spoke of releasing their contracts, not redoing karmic circles. So we're going to have a look at that. I have different decks for different readings. It's quite good. So are we still signing contracts when we come to Earth? So I've got the King of Swords, the Magician, the Page of Pentacles. There's a contract. 6. So this is a contract that's made. So there's a magician there. The Magi used to be like the alchemist, the Merlin, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like they're using some kind of mirror technique, something to do with mirroring, which is interesting. Then we have someone's making money of it because the Page of Pentacles is here. So I guess for us to come here all the time, make some money. It's like a repeating system, isn't it? It's why our name is on the stock market and they make money of us. There's a new energy coming in, a more balanced energy. Yeah, it's coming in pretty fast. So what else do we need to know with this? And the Chariot. So it is our choice actually to weigh up that and how we're going to navigate that. So because the Chariot is black or white. So it is a choice that's running in. So in the future is learn how to navigate the afterlife, basically. Yes. So a lot of people send in angels real because of all the chaos that's going on. So we're going to ask that. Well, I've been into the angel realm and I don't think it's false, but that's just where I've been. But we will ask the tarot cards, our beautiful angels, real. Because they're trying to strip them away as well. There's the dark side, drowning, and the world. Put on your thinking head. Water. Coming out of troubled water. So, is there anything else I need to know about this? Oh, the chariots and the energies. So I believe there's a lot stolen from the darker side. We are coming out of that cycle. We're riding forward. I do feel on this one is, because there's a lot of water around, is that the drowning of information that's going on, especially in our universe here, is too much for some of us to take because of this card, right? So I always believe is you need to go with your gut feeling and believe what is good for you. Believe what is right. I work with angels and I have the beautiful angelic music but whatever you believe, it is your choice and your journey. So my questions to that, yes, they are. There's some beautiful angels out there and we call up on them and they do help us. Okay, some people say angels are aliens or whatever, but that's whatever you believe is your choice. So I'm not here to change your mind. I just know what I experience. For me, they're very real and they have beautiful energies. But as we are in the perceiving world in a moment, is they want you to believe anything. So now we're going to back. Is the darkness like Lucifer and all them that are on that horrible journey, are they still on Earth? Is Lucifer still on Earth? Or has he been taken off? So we're going to ask that. There's a battle, the Page of Swords, the Fool, the Strategies. They don't want humanity to know. But here's a beautiful star card. Well, here's his death card. So they don't want us to know, but there is a death card there. So I do believe some of that definitely the energy has been removed from our earth plane. Yes, it has. So, which is a blessing. But there's more to go because we have all the minions down here still. So that's interesting. It's been taken to somewhere else. Beautiful. So yes, Lucifer is not on this planet, just his minions. Interesting. Well done. Excellent. That makes my day. But now we have I'm going to ask if this empire is falling. So it starts with an R and with a F it goes on. So and it belongs into the banking system. Is that empire falling. So this empire is very much into the darkness of everything, with spells, on a lot of things. They don't want to give up their ruling, and they think they're sitting pretty. So there's a fire energy coming in. So it's quite interesting. So yes, they're going to lose a stronghold on everything. And there's justice coming. I feel there's an energy of slaying coming after that energy. And they'll be frozen out. So this could be still 5 months to go. It's because there's a lot of fives around here. It could be next year, the 5th month. It's something to do with 5. A 5 is a halfway mark. So, the smoke alarm. Anything else we need to know? And then we got this card coming up. So, yes, there's a lot of things coming that way. So, that definitely needs to be dealt with. So I've been sent a question as if all these horrible things are still going on and people always talking about, help us behind here and help us behind there, why hasn't anything changed? I don't believe this is a wake-up lesson. I don't believe that we actually need to go through all these horrible things because of all the things that have been going on. So who are the minion state playing the cards, or what is really going on in this world? Is there actually white hats, or is it an illusion? Let's go and ask the cards. Is there white hats? See, I don't call people white hats or black hats. I just think is there decent human beings, Of course there is, because we do have to change the system. So I feel there's a lot of darkness here. So that happens. There's only a little bit of light. This is a young person's cards with water. There's a lot of hidden stuff. We have to become a unity as a family. It is really important at this time. And bring the magic back into everything. Start believing. There's lots of miracles out there. There's heaps. There's a new world universe here. The Wheel of Fortune. Right, what don't they want us to know? So there is such beautiful humanity coming out and helping and changing things, which is really beautiful. They think that they think they're pretty. That's why we see all this. But there's other people behind thinking very hard on how to get out of all this. There's this coming. So I feel we're in September, so this is our 9th month, so this is at card 9. So there's a lot of stuff that's very coming out, which I believe you see some justice, some people getting pushed forward into that. There's a death card. So there's a lot of endings coming in September as well. There's people hiding a lot of things, trying to hide the truth. And it is when we unite that everything will start coming back up. So I think we got a lot of upheaval coming for quite a few months now. So this is definitely not over. There's so much going on. There's beautiful helpers. I don't call people white or black hats. I just call them helpers. And I think there's beautiful people in the background that are helping humanity, because we need to teach everyone to step back into their power. Then we got the next question is about false promises. So as I trying to keep always my energy higher and be the observer is, so how can we as humanity become more observant and take our power back to these awful things that they're bringing into humanity that don't make sense? So how do we conquer all that? Will it take time? How do humans actually live with each other knowing that they've been like sort of puppets to these things and yet agree to it? And a lot of people think it's not right and yet they still do it. So how has this happened? Are some people that far gone in their mind? So let's have a look. It was a contract. Okay. The tower's crashing on it. All substance. It's to do with substance, brainwashing. There's just so much in that card. It's just a wow. Here we got the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a turnaround coming. And yes, it is crashing. It is all happening. It is a lot of false promises are there because of this card as well. We live in upside down times. The king with a fire. So it's the emperor. And then finally we come out of troubled waters. So the troubled water, the sword, it comes out. What a journey. Yeah, it might take another 6 months, maybe in June next year. It's interesting. We have to restore the feminine power. It's very unbalanced in the moment with misinformation. It needs, the Chariot's telling us to rebalance it. Yes, so does the Temperance. That's lovely. So lots going on. Wow. How's that? So now, how do we navigate? So what do we do? So I'm just going to go into some beautiful, the map and the wisdom cards. Right, what do we need to know? So there's a deep freeze here. So it's like a frozen energy that's going to come and has a ripple effect on humanity. It's like a slumber of a deep freeze. It's a wake-up call. And then the awakening comes slow and steady. And then we have the talisman, which looking over the land, and it's basically rebalancing the yin and yang. There's still stormy fields ahead, especially with weather manipulation. And in the spirit of play, so this is coming home to you, being in your power, being in your spiritual place, finding you, being there. And then we have the unexpected visitors to help. So there is help, but first you need to help. We need to help ourselves, basically. That's quite lovely, actually. So to navigate our power, to rebalance is, in the future we'll make some beautiful meditations up. So we're going to go into the hidden realms. So working in different dimensions, realms. So they're all around us, timelines. There's many different timelines doing things at once. So there's holographic timelines that pretends it's like Earth. Don't get stuck in it. It's not a nice journey. There's someone that actually did that journey. I watched them explain it. That's quite interesting. So the wisdom of the hidden. Show me the wisdom of the hidden. The sun dancer. Oh, that's beautiful. Look, be in the power of dancing, happy. We have to bring higher energies, looking at everything more of a playful side, instead of being so serious. That will change our energy. Yes, and the dragon, because we're in a dragon, so they are still fighting the dragons. There was a myth talked long ago that there was a white and a dark dragon fighting each other. So interesting. And the well watcher, and that's like looking after our water as well. So we have to really create a lot of water clearing systems to clean all that crap out of the water that they've put in there. So to me, this is still fighting the good and evil. Just because something has been removed doesn't mean everything still needs clearing. So, and the rainbow prints, colours. Do you know, when you go to the other side, the colours are so beautiful, colours you've never seen before. It just blows your mind. It's so beautiful. So, yes. And the spirit whisperer, listen to the voices, listen to your guidance. How beautiful is that? So it's really important. So stepping back in your power, listen to your guidance from your higher self. Step back into your self-love, your self-worth. Always be kind to other people. If someone's unkind, ask yourself, what shoes are they walking, where they're at, where did they come to be like that? how can they clear that energy, So now I'm going to do the last reading, and it's called the Dark Mirror, and then what needs clearing from that. So where are we at with the energy on Earth? It's quite so it means basically is the peaceful among the thorns. So there's many that can sit peaceful, but there's a lot of thorns still to be removed. So, and that's this, as you can see, is so go in your inner peace. That's what it's showing you, rebalance. And then we have got the envious gluttony. So there's so much greed on this planet, and it's called gluttony, right? We need to shift that energy. Quite interesting. And then we have the addictions on this earth. I call it the addiction demon, and there's so much of it on this earth at the moment. When you have a look around, it's like when we have a look at our food, the sugars, everything, there's an addiction. We have so much energy to clear with addictions, drugs addictions, pharmaceutical addiction. So it's quite interesting. So where from? So these are the cards that I'm using. So the Dark Mirror, they're very good actually. Now I use the Dream and the Mirror cards with it. As humanity, what do we need to know? The moon. Well, we know what they did to the moon, but the moon. There's a slavery energy with the moon. This girl has chains on her feet. So unchain our children. Shine a light on things. Nudity, become yourself again. Heal. And the buying, if you buy something, make sure it's worthwhile. Don't consume things because we can, basically. We overbuy a lot of things, so just buy what you need, basically. And then we have travel. Travel's always fun, is find the fun in things. Become your authentic self again. Teach your children well. Don't let them get chained up in all this crap that we're going through. The energy of it. Do it for your children. Just remember, as a parent, you know better than anyone else to guide your children. You have that within you. All right, what else did we do? The Mirror of Truth. Your home is your sanctuary. Make it that way. Love it. Make it peaceful. That's right. We do need to get through our beautiful times in a moment. Make your home beautiful. There's a lot of mice hit around, so they're nibbling on things. So get your thoughts in order and straight. Anchor your beautiful energy in. You got this. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You really got this. Okay? Anchor all that's, the kindness, the love that you so deserve. If you only saw how beautiful you are as a human being and how much power you have, and to embrace the love of that, it is the most beautiful journey that your soul can do. And when you do bring and have children, and we can rebalance our children back with nature and all that kind of stuff instead of IT equipment. The energy shifts even in them. They are still our gift, our miracles. Look at things as miracles instead of, when something beautiful happens, it's a miracle that you experience that day. If someone gives you something, it's a miracle of that gift. So always step back into that. It is beautiful. And then we have this beautiful gentleman rebalancing the masculinity energy. That is very, very important as well. And then we have the cross, and it's not evil. It's not. A cross is actually there to look after humanity, to guide us. It's a God essence, and then we have the energy moving forward, the rider. So there's a lot going on. So there's so many beautiful things we've forgotten to see. So open your eyes and look and see the beautiful things in people, see the beautiful side of life. If something sad happens or bad happens, look at the opportunity, what you learned out of it. Driving home from South Australia in my mum's car, my Google map took me on some really shitty roads, like back roads, which I had no clue where I was, because I don't usually travel from Adelaide back. I usually fly. So I was driving my mum's car back, and about an hour in, a big fat kangaroo jumped out and just smacked the car out. Like, I was in the middle of nowhere. This beautiful lady stopped and helped me. My car was all pushed in at the front, so the radiator was stuffed, so I couldn't go anywhere after that. The farmer that was straight across allowed me to park my car there, because I had a lot of stuff in the car coming back from Adelaide as my mum passed. The lady, so I put the car back and stayed with people that helped me push the car back in. And that, to me, that was a blessing, right? The roo damaged my car. It was about $10,000 worth of damage. The car was not insured, so that was really sad. But the lesson, I should have insured the car, but the funeral was only a couple of days before, and my mind wasn't really, like, I was so overwhelmed with everything that was going on. And then trying to come back to Queensland as well. I booked into a motel, which was another 4 hours away, and they wouldn't give me a refund, even though I smashed my car. So all these horrible things that happened, but I looked at the opportunity. So this lady drove me back into town and helped me. I ended up in a motel. I had a roof over my head. There were food shops not far from there. I was in the middle of Zoom nowhere, basically, like in a small country town. I wasn't that, yeah. Then the help that I received was just beautiful. And then on the third day, I stayed at the beautiful cabin in the caravan park, and the lady there cleaned my room early so I can go in there early and things like that. I was just really blessed and that aspect. So for all the things that has happened, like even being in Adelaide, watching my mum pass away of cancer and all that, the miracle was she was out of pain, and that I am so grateful for. The miracle was that I was there through her journey at the end, and what she said to me, I got that. It brings tears to my eyes, but so I won't say it. But the journey is beautiful. So you hang in there. See the journey as a miracle, because everything teaches you something. To me, the most beautiful angels came out and helped me, human angels. My friend drove up, even if it was just overnight, and went back the next morning because she had to work. She made an effort to drive like over 12 hours to see me. I mean, who does it these days? So the angels are there. Then my cousins helped me. They towed the car back. So I had so much help. And how beautiful is that? So I leave that with a few tears and gratitude that life has so many miracles in it and beautiful, kind people. Always remember that. Love and light to you all. Stand in your power. Be truthful to yourself. Okay. Blessings. So with that, I sign off and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.